Hello all. Wow, I thought that was gonna be a lot more fun entrance than it was, but hi. Guess who's a high school graduate? It's me. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Gwen. I have a fidget spinner and I'm very mesmerized by it. Anyways, how is everyone's days? How is everyone's lives? It's been a crazy last couple of days, I gotta say, so I thought it would be fitting to sit down and make a video about something that I've touched on before that I just wanted to dive a bit farther into because I felt that it was fitting considering what happened to me yesterday. As you can tell by the title, I graduated high school yesterday, which is insane to say. I'm a little shook. I'm gonna move the camera because this is quite off center. I'm so sorry. I really, it's been a long time. Okay, there we go. So a lot of you guys know I go to a school where there's a girls' side and a boys' side. Yesterday was the girls' graduation. This morning was the boys'. I dressed up. I went to it. I came home. I got into my sweatpants and I'm here. I just threw on the shirt and I just want to sit down and talk to you guys because I have a lot of emotions and I just want to get them out and share them with you guys. I like just sharing my thoughts and opinions as a little video diary sometimes for you guys on this channel, and my biggest thing with this video that I'm making right now is I'm hoping that it will help somebody out there who is gonna be in high school soon, currently in high school, and who knows, maybe even if you're like in college, this could help you. I don't know. But this is geared towards people that are currently in high school or will be in high school soon. And I just wanted to kind of talk about my experience and where I'm at right now. So much happened in this past weekend. On Friday, I had my senior tea, which is where all the seniors, you know, they have this little tea and they invite family, and my grandparents flew in from Chicago, which was really fun. And just a lot of fun family time. I got to, you know, hang out with my friends, dress up, drink tea. And I've been going to the senior tea throughout the past 3 years of high school, you know, as obviously not a senior. And going as a senior, it's so much different and it's so weird. And it was just a lot of fun. Everywhere you turn, someone's coming up to you, congratulating you, give you hugs, and it's just, it's crazy. And on Saturday, I had my graduation party where all my family came over. It was a lot of fun. We swam, we jumped in the pool. It was a great time. And then yesterday, I graduated. And I've been at the school that, you know, I graduated from for the past 15 years of my life. Some of you may have seen my Instagram post that I posted about it. I have been at this school for 15 years of my life, which is basically like 90% of my life has been at this place. And, you know, I talked about in the post how this was like my home away from home, and I've talked about this in other videos, and it's been a crazy ride, and it's weird to think that I'm over and that I don't really have an obligation to go back there anymore, though I know I will. It's just really weird, and yesterday at the graduation, I knew I was going to be emotional. I knew it was going to happen. But it was weird to see other people in my class. They were, you know, my friend was tearing up a little bit next to me, and people were, you know, relishing in the moments of us all getting our diplomas and stuff like that. But at the end, I really just lost it. I knew it was going to happen because it happened like a week before then at the final assembly when we sang our school song, and I was like, if it's happening now, it's going to happen a lot during graduation. And it did, and I really did kind of just like break down near the end of the ceremony, and people, you know, were watching me on stage. They saw, and it's fine. I think I was letting out my emotion in the right way. I was just literally bawling my eyes out at that point. I was trying to keep my composure up there, and I got out and we all went to this line. People kept coming by me and giving me hugs and being like, oh, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine, you know, it's just, it's one of those days. It's a lot of emotion, and I was really kind of bawling my eyes out a bit, and my face is red in some of the photos and stuff like that, and I kept thinking, okay, I've got it together, I'm fine, and then somebody else, like a teacher I used to see, would come in and say something to me or come over and give me a hug, and I was like, oh, well, you're hugging me now, and I haven't seen you in ages, and now here come the tears again. And it was just weird. I don't know, I think I was honestly one of the only people in the class that got super emotional, at least that I saw, and on the day of. You know, it might be hitting some people now, but it didn't really hit me until the end of the ceremony. And it's just been a really emotional time. It's been an entire emotional weekend for me and my family. Yesterday after my graduation, I had a little lunch with my family, and my dad gave this speech, and, you know, my parents were crying and I was crying, and it's been a lot. And I wanted to say, you know, obviously I've been at that school since I was 3, but, you know, high school is what we graduated from. High school is what we focus on. And so this is kind of why I wanted to make this video, to tell, you know, talk to the people that are currently in high school or will be in high school soon. And I touched on a bit of these topics in the past in my Vlogmas video. If you guys remember the video I did during Vlogmas, the one where I got into my top choice. And at the end of that video, I talked a bit about how it was one of those days in my life where it was like, hey, it was all worth it. And I had that same feeling yesterday. And so I was kind of thinking about my high school experience as a whole and my time at this school as a whole. And I was like, this was all worth it. All of the struggles, all of the stress, you know, all of the times during high school when I wondered, like, is this really worth it? Why am I killing myself trying to do this problem? You know, I'm having these friend problems, and then there's, you know, schoolwork, and it's like, oh, it's all piling on. Is this really worth it? And then you got, you know, your parents' expectations, you got your teacher expectations, you got friends' expectations, and it's a lot. It's something that a lot of kids go through, and they have trouble balancing it all. And I have to say, like, high school is weird. It's a weird part of your life. It's weird years, but it is only 4 years of your life, and it honestly does sort of fly by. Because people always used to say, like, you know, relish your time because, you know, it's gonna fly by. And I kind of realized that I had this realization when everyone was like, and now here is the class of 2018 and everyone clapped for us. I had this realization that one, our entire class is probably never gonna be in the same room together again, which is really sad. But also two, just that, you know, we did this, we made it, and it's crazy. And some people, you know, don't think high school graduations are that important, and it's like, oh, well, it's not college, you know, it's easy to get through high school, but try college and try like medical school, law school, all that stuff. And I agree. I think, you know, sure, it's just high school, but high school is like that pivotal time in your life in terms of your age that I think is really important. You're going through a lot of growth, and I think it's funny if you watch back to some of my videos, you know, from freshman year, sophomore year, even like when I started when I was still in 8th grade, I'm a completely different person than I was then. At my school, we always have to write these senior speeches every year, and my speech was about change, and it was about embracing change, and the fact that change is okay, and that it's a clear part of life, and that you should embrace it. And I think I've changed a lot in these past 4 years, but I think that the experiences I've gone through have 100% made me stronger. And if you are in high school right now and, you know, you're going through some stuff, you're stressed about school, or, you know, you're stressed about, you know, I don't know, you're just finding yourself, because there's so much that high schoolers go through, and between the workload and that time in your life where you're just figuring yourself out and you're finding yourself and all this stuff. And, you know, I think I went through a lot of that, and I think that I did honestly lose myself a bit 9th and 10th grade, and I was talking to my dad and just my parents about this recently, about how I was this really outgoing, bubbly self when I was younger, and in high school I kind of lost myself, and I didn't know who I was supposed to be and all this stuff. And I think between last year and this year, I'm completely found myself again. And I think that that is just a part of high school and a part of life, and that's going to happen to you, and you're going to kind of lose who you are for a little bit. That might happen, and it's scary and it's stressful, but it's just a part of growing up, you know? Like I was saying, when I was younger, I was, you know, this really just bubbly, loud person, especially in the class. I was like one of the, not like necessarily one of the weirdos in the class, but like someone that everybody just loved in the class, just like an excited, happy person, and who was just known for that, known for always dancing around and being really happy. And at the end of 8th grade, I didn't know if I could be that person anymore in high school. And I feel like, you know, it's partly probably because of movies and TV shows and stuff. You have this unrealistic expectation of what you think high school is, you know, and those kind of shows and stuff don't really help, because you think going into high school that you're supposed to act a certain way, and I genuinely did. I was like, everyone's different now, there's so many new people in our class, I don't know who I'm supposed to be, my friends are acting different, it seems like other people in my class are acting differently, I don't know who I'm supposed to be, I don't know how I'm supposed to act. And I think that that is something that I realize now is normal, but at the time I was just kind of confused. I didn't know who I was supposed to be. And I don't really know if you can tell that much in my videos, because I try to genuinely really be myself in my YouTube videos, and it's always been a place where I could genuinely be myself and not be afraid or be worried or anything like that. And I'm very, very thankful for it. But you might have been able to tell in my videos, I don't know, if you know me personally, you might have remembered me in 9th and 10th grade. 2-3 years ago, I don't know, I was just different. It was weird. I was like quiet, and I didn't really talk that much. I didn't talk like I used to. I had just clearly changed, and I did lose a part of myself where I was looking at myself like I was everybody else. And I don't know if it was necessarily like a judgment thing, like, oh, I'm worried what they think of me. I think that was part of it, but I think it was more like I was just watching myself through this lens, and like I was judging myself, like I was my biggest critic. And then I'm not saying I went through any sort of like a depression or anything. That's not this topic or anything like that. I'm just saying that you do change a lot during high school, and looking back on it and reflecting on it now, I see those patterns. And back then it was weird to me, but it's completely normal. So, you know, if you're going through something like that, or you're trying to figure yourself out, you're trying to figure out, you know, who can I trust? Who are my true friends? What do my parents want from me? You know, it's completely normal. And I think that's honestly why high school is 4 years and why it maybe should be, because it takes a few years for you to, you know, get to know yourself. And now I have this terrific group of friends. You know, the past 2 years, I've really found the people that I can trust, the people that really do care about me and accept me for who I am. And we found each other, and it's fantastic. I talked about this in that old Vlogmas vlog, that, you know, what helped me a lot, junior year specifically, was figuring out what I knew I wanted to do when I was older. But that might not happen to everybody, and that's okay if you don't know what you want to do when you're older. You know, I changed a lot, and I started to kind of find myself again junior year because of my film class, and I realized, you know, this really is what I think I want to do. This is something that really brings me passion. You know, there were these editing days. Everybody else hated it. They were dreading it. They were so tedious. And I could have sat there for hours. I could have sat there for 3 class periods and just kept editing because I found it so much fun, and I loved learning new things about cameras and how everything worked and the process of it. And it was this like newfound excitement that I found that brought me, not honestly brought me happiness again, because that wasn't like I lost happiness, but it was just like it was bringing that part of myself that I lost out again. You know, that bubbly, excited person who found something to get excited about again, I guess. And I've been making videos since I was very, very young, not even on YouTube, but since I was in like, I don't know, you know, 3rd grade, I would make videos on my webcam, just being myself. And I used to love to edit them, and I kind of, I don't know if it, I don't think it showed up on my channel that I kind of lost myself in terms of my editing abilities, but I was never sure really what I wanted to do when I was younger. I thought I wanted to be a writer. When I was in like 7th and 8th grade, I thought I was going to major in musical theater or acting. And I think that just junior year really solidified who and what I wanted to be and what I wanted to do with my life. But that's not going to happen to everybody, and if that doesn't happen to you, that is okay. You know, there's a bunch of my friends that are undecided with what they want to do in college, and it's okay. But I just think that that really helped me kind of find myself again. And now, you know, here I am. I'm, you know, high school graduate. So weird. I keep wanting to say high school senior, but that's technically not a thing anymore. And I'm just so excited. I think I'm more myself than I have been in so long, because I have the people in my life that I love, that I trust, and I don't know, I just have everyone in my life I think I have a very good, strong bond with, relationship-wise, which is good. And throughout high school, you know, you're going to meet the wrong people. You're going to do things that at the time now, you know, you'll look back and say, you were so stupid to interact with that person, and you're going to, you know, scold your young self. But it's a part of shaping who you are today. And people probably tell, you know, you this all the time, and you've probably heard this a billion times. But it really is true. And I look back at some toxic relationships that I had in 9th and 10th grade, and I'm thankful for it now, because it has helped make me a smarter person today, and it has helped shape me, and I'm very thankful for it. And, you know, everyone in your life that you're going to encounter is going to shape you in one way or the other. And at the time, it might seem like it's the worst thing ever, because I think I had some toxic relationships in 9th grade that plus the fact that I didn't know who I was really brought me down. But I'm thankful for those now, because now I'm that much stronger, you know? And I'm just really very happy, and it's been an emotional weekend, and I think that's kind of why I wanted to make this, because this is all kind of, it's been brought out of me. But I did have one of those moments yesterday where I was like, this is all worth it. And working hard at high school, I know it is hard when you don't know what you want to do, and you feel like it's all kind of pointless and nothing is interesting to you, or maybe a few different things are, but you're not sure how they're going to ever connect. And then you have parents that are telling you, oh, you have to go into this, which was never really an issue for me, because my parents they're very, very supportive, and they were always saying, you know, as long as you have a passion for it, you go for it, and we're going to help you as much as you can, but we want you to be happy. We don't want to pressure you into being something because you're going to make a lot of money, or because it's in the family business. Like, I never had any of that kind of issues, but I know that can be hard for some kids, and I think you just have to truly follow your passion and have a lot of fun. And I'm playing with my fidget spinner. Get a fidget spinner, it helps. No, this was actually our prom, like, goodie bag, or prom gift, which I think is the funniest thing in the entire world. Anyways, sorry if this video was not the most scripted, or I don't know, I feel like I was just kind of rambling through it, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys my thoughts, because sitting here now with so much excitement and cool things ahead of me, I have just reflected back on everything, and I'm realizing how thankful I am for both the good and the bad. And you're gonna get through high school. You know, at the time you might think high school is the most important thing in my life. It is all I know. School in general, these people that I see every day, they're the only people I'm ever gonna know, but that's not true. It's only 4 years, and while at the time it may seem like it's your entire life, now it's like I may never even see some of those people again. And that could be either good or bad, depending on the people and depending on the school. But you're gonna get out of there, you know, you're gonna go on and do such great things. And I had a great high school experience. I don't want this to sound like I had a horrible high school experience, because I really didn't. You know, for the most part, I'm extremely super thankful. I went to a really great school, and I just think that even with great school and mostly great people in your life, you can still lose yourself, because that did happen to me, like I said. And I've really found myself now, and I'm really happy, and I'm really excited for my future. You know, I talked about this a few months ago in my Chit Chat Get Ready With Me. I told you guys we're going to be going to college, what I'm going to be studying, and I think there's just so much ahead for me, and I've just felt so much love the past few days, and it's just, it honestly does like make me cry thinking about it, because I'm just so thankful and so excited for the future to come, and I just have so many ambitions and things I want to do, and I'm so excited. So I just hope that, you know, with my videos, they can continue to try to inspire some people to go out and follow their dreams and do the same. If you have, you know, this niche, this thing that you love, but you're worried because your family or friends or someone isn't going to like you for it, you know, be you and keep doing what you love, because life is too short to have a job that you hate. You know, if you are content with doing that one thing, do that one thing. You know, if it makes you happy, just do what you love and follow your passion, and high school is gonna fly by. It really is. And I'm thankful for all the memories that I've shared, all the people I've met, and I have so much incredible love in my life right now, and I'm so thankful for it. And I can't wait to continue to take you guys on the journey of my life with me, you know. You guys, YouTube has been a huge part of my life, and actually I sat down to film a video a few weeks ago, and I was telling my mom, I posted this on Facebook a little bit too, about how, you know, when I kind of start to fall back into those feelings where I feel like I've lost myself for a little bit, I take out this camera, I start to film a video, and it all comes flowing back, and I remember who I am and where I came from and what I've always loved to do, and it's a great feeling, and I'm so thankful for it. So, you know, find that kind of thing for you. Find what brings that back into you, if that makes sense, you know. Your true self will come out when you do what you love, so find that one thing. And if you don't know what it is yet, it's completely okay, you know. You can go into college undecided and be totally fine, and you've got another 4 years to figure it out, you know. It's not a big deal. So I'm just really going to try to, you know, continue to keep that mindset in my head and live life to the fullest, and just continue to pursue and do what I love and work hard. And, you know, I not only graduated yesterday, I was on the radio for the first time last night. I got to, you know, do this whole radio show, which I posted about on multiple social media. I talked about in the last video, and that was insane. That was really cool, and I feel like that is just like the starting point of my new life and new opportunities, and I'm so incredibly excited for it. So I hope that this was somewhat inspirational or helped somebody out there. Sorry if this is not the normal kind of video you guys expect from me, but I didn't want to just jump into a new week with another video about music, because I was thinking about this. This has been a huge thing from the past few days. It's just been all my emotions about everything about high school and my life and stuff. So I just wanted to kind of put it all out there. Sorry if this video was not ordered very well or is kind of jumbly mixed around. I'm really just saying what's on my mind, and I thank you guys for listening, and I hope this helps someone. And that's gonna be the end of this video. New, more normal videos about music and such will return. This summer is gonna be great. It's officially summer for me now, you know, and I have so many cool videos planned. I'm so excited, and you know, near the end of summer, you guys are obviously gonna get to come to college with me, and you guys are gonna get to continue to watch me on my new adventures in my new life, in my new home and city, and I am so excited for it. So just thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for everything. If you like this video, if it helped at all, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, you know, what grade you're in high school, or if you are a high school graduate, how old you are, and tell me your passion if you have one, because I'm really curious to know what brings you guys a lot of joy. And yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.